Yay! Hello, beautiful people. Okay, so I know I had said I would always do my best to like go closest to 6, but I also said between 6 and 7. So here I am now. I will give time for people to join in. We're actually doing a new, hold on, I gotta open my window. It's a little, or wait, let me turn my fan on. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm doing a new format now, guys. So if everybody wants to just like read the description box, that would be amazing. Okay. Where, let me get this and this. Okay. Yay. Hello, beautiful people. Yes. Thanks, guys. I love me too. Yay. I'm so happy you guys are here. Happy New Year. Yay. Okay, so I'm just gonna like, I'm structuring this more like a show now, guys, okay? Because like I've been waiting 15 minutes now to give people time to come in. Basically what we're going to do every time is we're going to start with like clearing the energy. We'll do a guided meditation for those of you who want to participate, because honestly, to have a meditation before a reading is like the prime way to do it anyways. So yeah, once I go live, you guys can read this in the description box too if you need to. But clear your space. Yes. If you don't have sage, don't worry. It's really the intention with everything. So even just being here, me saging your ass works just as well. Where is, I can't put that there. I guess I could put it like here. I left my, what do you call abalone shell on the other side. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go over the new structure real quick. Oh, do you guys like my robe? This is my bougie ass lady in waiting robe, I suppose. Although I ain't fucking waiting for shit. I'll do my own thing. Okay, so let me kick my leg up here. Okay, so we'll chat for a bit. We are going to do the guided meditation, and then it's like, and I'm going to do like a sound healing with it too. I don't know if you guys can see, I'll show you in a minute when I do it, but I got like this crystal triangle that like, it's just like sound healing. So I'll just lead an intuitive guided meditation with the sound healing. And then the list will usually go live around 15 minutes in. So if you're here and, at the beginning, great. Honestly, like try to get here as soon as possible. But, this way it gives us something structured to do while we're waiting for everyone else to get here. And then the other thing is not tonight because like I'm tired and this is just like a new special one. But starting next week, I will do 20 spots for the list as well. So, I mean, it hasn't even been that busy here, but I just know that when I go consistent again, it's gonna be like more people, because that's what it was like when I was going every day or whatever in the summer. It's like, or even before I was going every day, even when I was just going every week, it got to the point where like there was a wait list and shit. So I just want everyone to be prepared. Since I'm like, throwing myself back into this shit, it will probably get a line again. So you do want to be here as soon as possible, as close to the beginning as possible, just because if you don't show up until 15 minutes in and like maybe I posted the list early or something, you just don't want to be able to not get a spot. Okay, so we got that going on with announcements. Anything else? I don't think so. All right, so those like little announcements and kind of like introduction, Happy New Year shit. Oh, also the babe is here tonight, so if she pops in and says hello, well, now she's coming over to see. Okay, say hi before I get started.
Hi, everyone.
Say hi. I'm a big lady now.
I'm a big lady now.
I'm 4 years old.
I'm 4 years old.
And I have my own little altar where I do my self-love.
I have my own little altar where I do my self-love.
And do you have your own cards? You want to show them your cards? You want to show them?
Yep.
Okay. show them your cards, and then you don't take them out of the box. Just bring the boxes and show them what you're working with. Okay, come here. Careful. Okay.
I'm going to show them the cards I'm going to read to them.
No, don't. Oh, you're going to pull a card for everybody? Okay, you pull one card for everybody and tell everyone what it is. Pull them out of the box first. You got to do a shuffle. Remember? Mix them up a little. Okay, so pull one card out. Ooh, butterfly. What's that one say? Let's see. Get ready for big changes. Yes, that's the best card for New Year's Day, baby. Oh, what else do we got? Ladybug. Notice the little things. Okay, and last one. You are safe and protected. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you for helping Mommy do business tonight. Maybe we'll start doing that. You can do one card every time you're here when I go live. You can pull some cards for the collective. Children, they got that magic, man. So I'm going to actually talk more about the cards that she pulled for everybody. And
these cards now.
no, those are yoga ones, baby. We're not going to do those right now. Okay, thank you for your help, but now I got to get going and do everybody's readings, okay? So yeah, I'll do those cards for the collective in a minute, and then we will get going. Hey, can you go get your little vacuum, please? Because you made this mess earlier with my incense thing here.
Not yet. I still need to get these.
Okay. Well, moving on from Autumn, thank you for your little guest appearance. Yes, I love that lady. I would also like to take not all the credit, but the majority of the credit for how amazing that little lady is. I worked very hard to make sure that she does not become an asshole. And I will continue to. Okay, so I'll do these 3 little cards that Autumn picked first, and then we'll just do a quick little guided meditation since we're already 7 minutes in. We'll probably just do like a 5-minute meditation with a little sound healing, and then we'll get going, guys. Okay, so Autumn had the butterfly, get ready for big changes, ladybug, notice the little things, and wolf, you are safe and protected. So this is absolutely for those of you who are like in the in-between phase right now, like you're moving away from the status quo, you're having like a spiritual awakening and realizing like, holy fucking shit, like, what am I doing? Who am I? What is all of this for? And so it's just like, pay attention to the little things because those are the signs that will guide you along your journey. But your shit is getting ready to change. Yes, motherfucker. And just, yes, I did. Thank you. Okay. And like, you are safe and protected. It's just like to know that along your journey, spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you're fucking safe, man. Even if you die, you're cool. You know, like it's like if you're dead, you're dead. It's like, and that's what I always tell people. I'm like, the worst thing that happens is you're dead and you don't got to deal with the aftermath. So fuck it, you know? Okay, so okay, yes, thank you. Go do some baby dolls or makeup or something. Come on, I gotta do this. Or I put the lights on the patio. You can go out on the patio. Do your bubble blower or something. Okay, so thank you for your guest appearance, Autumn, with that. Now we're gonna do, oh yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the nose. So the list has not opened yet, guys. For those of you who are just joining us, I will be opening the list in about 5 minutes. If you want to read the description box, I'm structuring these lives in a new way. So the first 15 minutes is going to be like announcements, a guided meditation and sound healing. And then the list will open 15 minutes in. So since we're already about 10 minutes in, we'll only do like a 5-minute guided meditation today. And then you guys can, what? Go or I'm locking the door. Okay. What? Okay. That's a good idea. Thank you. We'll do a dance party before bed. Okay. Okay, so, I'll do a little guided meditation with a little sound healing, and then I'll open the list. Tonight, there are only 10 spots on the list because it's already kind of late and I'm almost fucking tired. But moving forward on Mondays, when I do the normal time weekly readings, there will be 20 spots on the list, okay? So even though, I'm not going to open the list till 15 minutes in, you never know exactly what moment that'll be, so you don't want to miss the opportunity. So, but it'll always be around probably 15 to 20 minutes into the live where the list will open. So, like, don't freak out if, like, you see I've gone live and, like, it's, like, always going to be now. The list is not open until 15 minutes in. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead, we're going to do a guided meditation now. I'm actually going to lock the baby out for this so we can just, she'll be chill. Autumn, you got to entertain yourself, okay? Just so we can be uninterrupted. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is, if you're sitting or laying, it doesn't matter. For those of you who maybe have never meditated before, honestly, like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard or challenging, because what I've learned is that it really is just about the intention. I said I'll be with you in a minute. Thank you. It's really just about the intention of wanting to meditate. Like, if your goal is to meditate and say, like, you can't even shut your brain up for 2 seconds, like, it's still going to count as meditation, because, like, God just appreciates, the universe really is all about A for effort. This looks like a magic wand here, but it's really just to, like, ding my little bell thing up there. Okay, so just what a guided meditation is it means, like, I tell you what to do while you're meditating. You can also, like, meditate in silence, but, like, dancing can be meditative. Taking a walk in nature is meditative. There's just a variety of ways to meditate. Okay, so what we're going to do is everyone's going to start, take a deep breath in and release. Take a deep breath in and release. And on this third breath, go ahead and start to, like, slowly close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. But I do find that it's more comfortable for me. But you can leave your eyes, like, slightly, like, like a little curtain kind of shut if you want to too. Okay. So on this third breath, take a deep breath in, close your eyes and breathe out. Okay, just continue to keep breathing quietly to yourself. And since it's New Year's Day, we're going to do something a little different, and just focus on all of your goals you have for this year. Just continue to breathe in a natural way and think about, like, where do you want to be in a year? On January 1st, 2021, if you could have anything you wanted, if you could be anyone you wanted, if you could do anything you wanted, if money didn't matter, if circumstances didn't matter, if, other people's opinions didn't matter, what would you do? What would your life be? What would it look like? Are you swimming in an ocean? Are you surrounded by family and friends in your living room? Just what does your dream look and feel like? Leave space in your imagination for magic to dream as big as you want. As you continue to hold the image of that dream in your mind, go ahead and imagine what it would feel like to already have obtained that dream. How does it feel in your heart? How does it feel with your soul? How does it resonate to be surrounded by your ideal life? Are you happy? Are you joyful? Are you dancing? Are you singing? Is it, pulling a passion out of you? Okay, continue to keep your eyes closed. And with your eyes closed, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in that dream. Imagine what it would smell like to be in the room or the place where you want to be. Do you smell salt water? Do you smell cookies baking? Just try and ground your body into your sense of smell of what that dream is. What can you touch in this dream? If, are you grabbing the steering wheel of a car? Are you petting a horse or another animal? Are you holding the hand of somebody you love? What are you touching in this dream? Slowly start to bring yourself back into your body by wiggling your toes and your fingers, taking a deep breath in, holding gratitude in your heart for the universe bringing this dream into your life. Imagine that it's already yours. If you can dream it, you really can achieve it. Now open your eyes, take a minute to look around. And hopefully everyone actually did that shit and wasn't just sitting there watching my ass stand up to ding a bell. Well, really, it's a triangle. But anyways, don't we all feel so great? Wasn't that like so not even scary at all? And I think we even went longer than 5 minutes. So it's like when it comes to meditation, it can be anything you want it to be. It doesn't have to feel like this painful chore you have to do. Okay, so let me go over here now, get my little emoji for the list opening. Oh, good. I'm glad you found it relaxing, Stephanie. Ooh, you too, Ashley? Yes. Yes. Oh, no. That's okay, Mama. You could always go back and watch it later. And that's the new format now, is we're always going to be doing that at the beginning. New Year, the list is open. Oh, and I know now, I forgot that I can pin a comment. So I'll pin this right now. And then after the list gets to 10 people, then I'll put that the list is closed. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you guys really leaned into it and could feel your dreams, because you don't even know how powerful that meditation just was. You'll see, you'll know in a year, as long as you keep working on focusing on your healing journey. Okay, so yes, the list is open. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the list here. Again, there are only 10 spots tonight. So let me write my numbers down here. I guess I should just start printing out sheets, because it's every week I write a number sheet. Okay, so we have Stephanie, Ashley, Jay. Don't forget, you must ask to be on the list to be added. Okay. Thank you, Miss Moore. Maria G. Okay. Well, happy to be here. Yes, Kay. Happy to have you. I'm so happy you guys are here. New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, rather. This is setting your year off with an intention of working on your personal growth is just the highest vibe you could send out today. It's a great day for it. Okay. Thank you, AJ. Kay, you were already added, I think. You only have to, yeah, your message went through, Kay. I saw it. Okay, so right now, and then obviously Miss Moore. Yes, Miss Moore, of course you're on the list, like, but you know, you always go last. Okay. So, oh no. Okay. No worries, guys. So right now it's only like 6 of us, I think. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know, whatever you need to do. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So Stephanie is first. What? Oh, interesting. Wow. I was wondering why Spirit had me pull this basket out. Because this isn't the basket I normally use for lives anymore. This is the basket I use for my private coaching clients. And this is the Akashic Records deck. So, Autumn, I'll open the door when I'm done, baby. You can find something to entertain yourself with for a little bit. You're a smart lady and you have access to everything you could possibly need. Oh, thank you, Monica. Oh, yeah, Monica, too. I knew I was forgetting one of my lovely mods. Okay, yeah, I think that's, you guys are my only mods, Monica and Miss Moore. So, AJ, you're on the list. This is what I have for my list. I'll tell you guys. So I have Stephanie, Ashley Jackson, Kay, Maria G, AJ, Ms. Moore, and Monica. So... Oh, okay. Good to know, guys. So I won't hold it against you, Kay. But yeah, so we're good with that. So we're using this Akashic Record deck for Stephanie here first. We'll see if that's what we continue for everybody. But you know, I just let it intuitively tell me. Okay, so Stephanie, you got the King of Scrolls, the One of Scrolls, and the Five of Roses, the Garden. And so what I'm feeling with this is like you were definitely on the right track for the positive changes that you're looking in your life, mainly like creating a family and having children. I feel like that's a very big priority for you. You're on the right track to meet the person that you are going to do that with. That's all Spirit really wants you to know, is that like you're moving in the right direction. Maybe stop like stressing about it so much, because like that anxiety and stuff can like repel people away. So, you know, like we talk about this all the time, guys, about like actively waiting. So, you know, you have this manifestation of, or like this priority of like creating a family. And you're probably thinking like, oh my God, I'm going to run out of time. I got to meet somebody. I'm not even dating anybody or married or blah, blah, blah. And the thing is like, I love this quote that says you could meet somebody tomorrow that has a better intention for you than you know, somebody you've known 10 years, you know? So it's just like when you meet that person that you're absolutely supposed to be with, time doesn't even fucking matter. You could be 46, and if you're meant to have a fucking baby, the universe is going to give you a baby. You know, I'm just saying, it's like whatever's meant to happen is going to happen anyways. So all you have to do is focus on yourself. The universe has your order. You know, it's like I tell my daughter, like you write your letter to Santa, and that's it. You let it go. You don't need to worry about it. Santa will take care of it. And so it's like the adult version of writing a letter to Santa. Like you put your order out there. God's got your back. Okay. All right. Ashley Jackson is up, and we are not using that deck for Ashley. What deck are we using for Ashley? Ooh, fairies. Yeah. Okay. Ashley Jackson, you are getting fairy energy. You'll be fine, girl. It's just like that. What you don't realize is like the anxiety about worrying that it's not going to happen pushes it away, you know? So, you're welcome, Steph. And yes, Ashley is up. So Kay is on deck, right? Is that right? Ashley, Kay. I know sometimes the list can get confusing, but okay. Yeah. So since we've been in here already this long, we're going to go ahead and close the list now, because like, I think 10 minutes after I've opened the list, like it's not really fair for people to just pop in and get a reading. So I'll pin list is closed. Okay. So there we go. All right. So All right. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really am. Like, I try to be like as fair as possible when it comes to these lives. Because, like, I've gone to other readers' lives a couple of times. Really, Miss Moore's actually the one who introduced me to the chick. I've gone to her lives a couple of times. Charlene Lizette. If you guys haven't seen her, like, it's probably similar vibe because Miss Moore and I vibed with. I'm actually not currently in Charlene's collective. Like, she's no longer connecting. Like, her messages are no longer resonating with me. That doesn't mean they're not true or whatever. It's just like maybe I was on this path and then now I'm going this way, you know. And so that's why I tell you guys, like, you got to be careful the readers that you're getting your messages from, because if they're not growing as a person, they're not going to grow with you. And that doesn't mean, or it means like they could be growing in a different direction. You know, it doesn't mean like not growing at all. It's just like you could be working on maybe your emotional development, and then maybe another, but like maybe they're focusing on like career, you know. So it's like we all just have like different things that we focus on at different times, and that's why different readers will resonate with you more at a different time. So yeah, you know, just like be mindful of that. Like, don't stay stuck in the same stagnant energy of a reader. Okay, Ashley, you had 4 cards that came out here. So you got, Ashley, you got go outside, stargazing, moon energy, and inspiration. Okay, so what I'm feeling right now is that like you have like some stuck creative energy. And because there's literally 3 cards here basically telling you to go outside and look at the fucking stars, I feel like what you're forgetting is just like how small we think sometimes we let our problems take on this giant persona, you know. So doing things like going somewhere vast, like in nature or in the universe, that like just helps remind you like, oh my God, I'm so small. I'm just like a small part of a bigger picture. I don't have to solve the whole world's problems. I just have to solve my problems. And by solving my problems, then I help other people heal themselves. So, sorry guys, I always like to be involved in the chat. With you in the glided eye. Oh, I haven't seen a glided eye. I'll have to go check them out. I love when you guys tell me about other readers, because it's like, obviously we're in a similar energy, because like we're, you know, you guys are drawn to me and I'm here with you. So it's like sometimes when you guys mention another reader, they might have a message for me, you know. It's like, it kind of blows my mind when readers like don't want to admit or act like, you know, they don't watch other people's, because it's like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Like, we're all fucking human, okay? Stop trying to act like you're above something. Okay. Very true. Growth and ascension. Yes. Okay. So anyways, Ashley, you need to get your ass somewhere vast, you know, whether it's a fucking mountaintop or like a vacant field or something. Angel Whispers. Okay. I'll check her out too. Awesome. Thanks, guys. But yes, Ashley, back to your reading here. So you need to get outside, you need to go somewhere vast, but most importantly, you need to be in nature. Ashley, I don't care where you are or what you're doing right now. Like if you're at work or you're taking a shit on the toilet, as soon as this live is done, or even when your message is done, you get your ass outside, even if it's to just go check the mailbox, you know, like you need to get outside now. Go outside, look at the moon, look at the stars. That is a direct order from spirit, and your ass better do it, okay? Yeah, I know, guys. It's just like, who gives a shit? Like, we're all fucking human. Nobody's better than the next person. You know, I got my shit just the same way you guys got yours, you know? Like, I went and did some wild lady stuff last night for New Year's Eve. I'm saving the story for my book, so I'm not going to tell you guys about it yet. But I'm just saying, you know, it's like we all, like, dip in and out of our shadow all the time. So, yes, you're welcome, Ashley. Okay, and then inspiration. So the thing with that, Ashley, is what you're going to find after you go get like a reset in nature and get some inspiration, or that's what you're going to get from it. You know, it's like you're going to unstick that creative energy. All right. So next up is K. K is up. Maria G on deck. Let's see what deck we're doing. Everyone seems to be getting a different deck right now. I kind of like that though. Interesting. This is one of my favorite decks, Kay. This is like a really beautiful energy, but yeah. Wait, yeah, this is what I'm fucking. Thanks, Monica. This is why I fuck with me too. And this is why I don't fuck like with a lot of people. I love that quote that says like telling the truth won't always get you the most friends, but it'll get you the right ones. You know, like that's why I always emphasize like I really would much rather have like a solid group of like 5 of you in here than like 500 people who care. And you know what? Jesus only had 12 motherfucking followers, so whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh, wait, I gotta get one more card. So. Okay, well, you're going to clear that block, Ashley, when you start taking your ass outside. You know, maybe do like daily walks or something. Find a free app, you know, where you can just like start, like Map My Run is a good one. That's a good like fitness app to where you can just like go walking and, you know, it'll just like track your mileage and whatever. You know what I started doing is like we volunteered to walk the neighbor's dog once a week. I was trying to do it every day, but Autumn didn't really want to commit to that. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. I don't really want to do it every day. But yeah, so we started walking the neighbor's dog last week. And really, that's the reason why I did it is because like I want a reason to have to get outside. Because sometimes I can be guilty of that too, keeping my ass indoors. Okay, so Okay, your cards that you got, they're just crystal images, okay? So what I'm going to tell you first about this, for anyone who doesn't know, to like just looking at the image of a crystal is healing. You do not have to have the crystal in hand. Yes, it can be intensified having an actual crystal to work with, but you know, if financially that's not your priority right now is buying crystals, then you can make a Pinterest board of crystals. That's what I do, you know? I just go on Pinterest sometimes and like add new ones on. And then when I get a crystal card or if like I feel like a crystal is really speaking to me that I need to work with its energy, then you can invest in it. But you don't need to like, you know, your energy is constantly changing. So you don't need to buy every crystal. But I'm going to tell you what these are here. So this one is jasper. This one is smoky quartz. And this one is azurite. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just like read the what it says when to use it on the back of the card. It says when to use the jasper is when you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. The smoky quartz, when to use it when you fall prey to emotional vampires, when you're just too spacey and can't even, when you're embarking on a spiritual journey or a journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? And it's about like arming yourself as a spiritual warrior. This one is about strengthening your foundation. And I'll just say real quick, the azurite one is about like exploring your hidden depths. So what I'm feeling about this is like you need to work with these crystals and their healing energy to help create healthy boundaries around yourself. Because the thing that stuck out to me the most was the smoky quartz with the energy vampires. And this is like this is like a deep seated like childhood wound of like thinking that you need to people please and that you owe everybody something. You know, like you need to learn that you're not a burden in life. Like your existence is not a burden. Okay. So like, don't let other people like put their shit onto you. If somebody treats you or speaks to you like you're a burden, that's a sign to cut them the fuck out of your life, not to like bend over backwards to like not be a nuisance, you know? Like you have to become the Queen of Swords and just chop that shit up. Okay. You're welcome, Kay. All right. Maria G is up. Yes, Maria G is up. AJ on deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this because literally every single one of you is getting a different deck. Wow. Okay, so this is the deck of seven energies. I love this oracle deck. But this is for Maria G. Maria's still here, right? Yes, she is. Okay. So da, da, da. Yes, Maria. This is a quality deck, Maria. I'm curious to see what's going to come out of here for you. Like, all the decks have a different energy, you know? And so it's like this deck in particular, it's just like, it's like, to me, it's kind of like the level of the heaviness of the topic that you're working on healing is how the different decks speak to me. Like, some of them are more lighthearted and some of them are deeper. Some of them are like healing. Some of them are talking, you know, they all got their things. Oh, shit. You had 4 fly out. Okay. All right. So this is Maria G. Maria G, you got bearing fruit. Look at that beautiful tree. I love that card. Seeing beyond. Feeling the world. Oh, girl. And opening to discovery. So I'm feeling the sense is that, like, you kind of have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And, like, you know, kind of how I was just talking about of, like, you know, you don't want to be around somebody who is basically toxic as fuck. It's the same way, like, that's like what happens to you when you put yourself around those people. It's like you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I do feel that this is an energy that you're moving out of because you're starting to see the light that, like, you can't save people. People have to want to save themselves, yada, yada, yada. It's like we all know it logically, but like knowing something and doing something are two different things, because the mindset that puts us in a place that lets people invade our energy and take advantage of us, that's like what needs to be healed, you know? And so I do sense that you've already done a lot of work on creating these boundaries, because like you're seeing, like, it's just like keeping you stuck. It's not moving you forward. And so Spirit is just wanting you to know that, like, the results are coming. Like, your desired results, the love you desire, the love that you desire to attract to your life is on its way to you. So you just continue to focus on you, okay? Because you have healed this. Like, this is something that you've, like, it's almost kind of like an affirmation from Spirit. Like, you did a good job. Congratulations. You're moving forward. So, but yeah, that's why, like, I was like, oh, that deck's like, okay. Like that, when, like, with this deck, like, the readings are never like intense, you know, is what I was trying to say. Like, they're always very like light and like, oh, you're in a pretty good spot. So, okay. AJ is up. AJ is up. Miss Moore on deck. Oh wait, Monica. I didn't see. Oh wait. Oh, I see. Because Miss Moore, Monica. Yeah, whatever. Yes. Oh yeah. I forgot. I gotta do mine for. Oh, interesting. Okay, so AJ, you're getting this self-care deck, interestingly enough. So whatever cards come out right now, AJ, because it's New Year's Day, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is what you need to focus on for the year, like the self-care that's really going to help you heal. You're welcome, Maria. Okay, so AJ, you got spend time with animals. Sound healing. Ooh, were you here at the meditation? I think you were. And positive affirmations. So AJ, if you don't right now have a pen and paper, come back and watch this later. Like make a note at the time it is right now. I think we're like 39 minutes in. Come back and look at this later so you can write these down, because these are the things, the self-care practices that are going to be the most beneficial to you for the rest of the year. Spending time with animals, sound healing, and positive affirmations. Like, this reading isn't necessarily about one specific thing except like self-care. Like what this like with this deck, all it's going to be about is self-care. And so it's just talking about the self-care that you need, you know? So that's what you need to be focusing on. Spending time with animals, sound healing, and positive affirmations, because that's what's going to help give you the desired results that you're seeking. Sorry, that wasn't maybe a little more personal, but it was, because it's like the specific things that you need, but it's just not like details about your life, you know? Okay, so Ms. Moore is up. I had her first. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys all hang out anyway, so. Ooh, Ms. Moore. Yes, Queen. I think this is the white light tech. Yes, Ms. Moore. This is impressive. Okay. Yay. Was AJ still here? I didn't confirm AJ was here. That's really funny. Like, what if AJ left? AJ, are you still here? Did you hear that reading? If not, you're going to be in trouble. I do know sometimes people got to go, you know. But you guys know I do not like to read people when they're not here. I got to remember to confirm. I need my mods to help me remember to confirm. Or, like, check in. Did AJ, like, ever check in? Like, I don't even know. Okay, so Miss Moore, this is like a newer deck, because this is one that I like have like, this is a level of deck that I'm like currently using. I just recently got it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and read these from the book. Mostly just because the images are very like ominous, you know, and while I do have a feeling of, well, actually, no, I'm not going to read the book. I need to just trust myself. I already fucking know. Okay. So, ooh, yes, especially with this one. So this is about like opening your like sexual energy and like, but like in the goddess way, you know, like remembering your worth, remembering that you're like this divine feminine being, and allowing your sexuality to speak like this doesn't mean like, you know, putting on some fucking lingerie and twerking on stage. Nothing against that. Legit, just I ordered a stripper pole, and that's going to be here in like a week, and I'm starting to take pole dancing classes. So it's like, I'm not hating on that type of shit. I'm just saying that this is about like saying everything without saying anything. You know that song, the smile on your face lets me know when you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. You know, so that's what this energy is about, just like knowing, like without like having to use words, you know, just like knowing your worth, like on the deepest levels. And I feel like this is the journey that you've been on, you know, like that's what you were coming out of, where like maybe you didn't like appreciate and respect yourself, but you need to take, like, this is your year to really honor your femininity. You know, like, I know you're so all about, like, because you're a smart driven woman, but like where you're kind of fucking up right now is you're thinking that you have to constantly be taking action, which is masculine energy, to achieve the desired financial results. And the thing is that sometimes, like the Beatles fucking said, let it be, let it be. You know, like you don't got to do much else right now. You just need to like, yeah, but you need to relax is the thing. Like you're like, stop being to constantly try to go, you know, especially now because we are in, winter right now, so it's about like hibernation and like going within. So during winter, I want you to just really focus on allowing and being. You know how you miss the meditation? You shouldn't be missing any meditations, and I don't mean mine, you know, but like you need to be meditating every day. You know, like this is about like diving deeper into your meditation. So, okay, I'm going to end there because I could keep going on that just because like we're in similar energies usually. So, that's why like I have so much to say about it, because it's like stuff that I'm working on myself. So, yes, exactly. Take a motherfucking chill pill. Okay, so Monica's up. And for those of you that don't know, I do always read myself at the end. But, ooh, Monica, you're getting this same deck. Yes. Ooh, I love that my mods and me are like kind of same deck energy. That's like same, what is it? Oh no, that's big dick energy. But, you know, I got big vagina energy. Shit, man. I don't need a dick, but I swear I got so much testosterone. I got 3 balls, you know? Like, you don't need a fucking dick to like have male energy. That's the whole point, is like we're all masculine and feminine within us. You're welcome, love. Ooh. Okay, Monica. Okay, no more coming out of that. So let's. No. Yes. Okay, Monica. I don't know what you got going on in your sex life, but the first card that came out of here came out of the same deck that Miss Moore and I had, and it's the Theta of Venus. But which is a card about like love and stuff, and I'll get into that. But then anyways, I was like, oh no, cards are coming out, and Spirit like led me to pick up the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So yes, thank you, Monica. That's gonna be my new name, the Queen. I actually, you know, I like that was like the thing that I was trying, like I had considered like White Trash Queen as like my YouTube thing. I don't know, there could already be someone that does that, but like it doesn't, like, even though it is about like becoming a queen, having like the White Trash Queen, it didn't kind of convey that I'm like involved in tarot and alchemy and shit, you know. So that's why I ended up going with White Trash Alchemist. But holy shit, Monica. Okay, so oh shit, you're a virgin. Oh girl, then this is what it's about then, like opening that fucking Pandora box. Okay, so yeah, the Theta of Venus, and then you got the Knight of Wands, and look at this. This is like, you know, riding off into the sunset naked, nudie booty with like your little Prince Charming. And I say prince because whoever you end up losing your virginity to, I'll be real honest about this right now, is not going to be who you marry, and that's exactly how it should be. You should, like, nobody should wait till, like, this is, by the way, this is an 18 and up chat. It always is, always has been. But anyways, I do not believe that people should wait for marriage to have sex, okay? I'm just going to let it be clear where I stand on that. And then you also got the Nine of Wands here. And see, look, they're just like canoodling and being romantic. But what's interesting to me is that the underlying energy is the King of Wands. And because the Knight of Wands is here, so what this Knight of Wands says to me with the Venus and the Nine of Wands, the 9 and the Knight, this is about like you do need to like unlock that side of yourself a little more. Maybe like, oh yeah, I know you're old enough. It's just like in this sense, sometimes people are in here like just creeping that aren't old enough. So, you know, it's like a disclaimer. Hold on, guys, this robe is a bit much, but I gotta wear it sometime, you know, so why not on here with you fine people? But yeah, so what this is about is like just like really diving into your sexuality and exploring that, and maybe also exploring some of the ideas you have around sex and maybe how limiting they might be or toxic or outdated. You know, this is just really about like you have to be journaling about your sexuality right now, you know, and figuring out, because like we're talking about manifesting and shit, like figuring out like what it is you want. That's the thing. I know you're nervous, but sometimes you got to just fucking rip the Band-Aid. You know, in a perfect world, we all lose our virginity to like our high school sweetheart that we're in love with. And honestly, that is kind of my perfect world. Like, that's how I did. Like, I didn't lose my virginity till after my mom died because I was so fucking afraid of getting pregnant and that woman murdering me that, like, legit, yeah, I didn't have sex till I was almost 19 years old. And it was with my high school sweetheart. We were watching the movie Love Actually. And, like, I'd had, like, one screwdriver or something, you know? It's like, and it was, like, on the couch in my parents' house, you know? So it's just, like, it's like the longer you kind of like wait to just like explore that, the more challenging it's going to become. you know? And like, I think once you kind of rip the Band-Aid on it, you're going to be like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. But, you know, there's definitely like exploration that needs to be done first, because you don't want to just dive into it with like out any knowledge. You know, first of all, get yourself on a fucking birth control, step one, you know, and then like maybe like just like look for, I don't know, like if you have somebody that you're close with, maybe ask a friend like, hey, DTF, you know, it's like you have to find a way to be comfortable with it, because that's what spirit is telling you now is like, girl, it's time to fucking like, you know, do that a little bit, you know, you got to get in there, get her done. Because it's like, yeah, and what you'll find too, and nothing personal about like, or nothing against like people who have waited longer to have sex, but this is something that my friends who I know who have done that have experienced. And this is the thing, is like the right guy would never do or say this, but it does become more of a thing in a relationship when it's like guys will get nervous to like take your virginity because they're going to think that you want to marry them. And even though, you know, that's not like your intention at all, it's just like it you know, so it's just like you want to make sure it's with somebody that like respects you. That's the only important thing. It doesn't matter if like you're in love with them or you're going to marry them, but they need to respect you. For any of you other youngins in here too, don't fuck anybody that doesn't respect you or buy you a meal. Okay? All right. Oh, sheesh. So on that note, we are going to do my reading. Good thing we only had like, what, about 7, 8, including me, because I think I did a little longer with everybody. We did like a whole hour. Da-da, da-da. Okay, cards from Mama Sag. What is my big year about? Let's see. What do we got going on? Oh, weirdly, I pulled I grabbed, it's so funny to me that we all got like a different deck today. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is interesting. Da-da, da-da. It's so, oh shit, 5 came out. The one card that I already saw, like it already made me think of Miss Moore's reading and like the similarities, but I'll get into that in a minute. Okay, Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. This one I am so fucking well aware of. Like I am well aware that this is the year where my life just like catapults me into like a new level of living. You know, the miracles really are endless. Like I have worked so diligently and hard on my spiritual, or not, I don't want to say hard, but consistent. I've been diligent and consistent on my self-growth and healing. And I know it's like the time has come. Like this is now. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Yes, bitch. I mean, and I love how like the heart chakra is like glowing in this peacock. But that's what it's about, is like the more I continue to grow into my authentic self and like share my own truth and light, the blessings, it's just fucking raining blessings, kids. Like I can't even explain to you right now, but you're gonna see. Okay, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. This is what, like, you know, was required to bring these miracles on. It's always interesting to me. Spirit kind of gives me my cards in a way that like I can help explain and show my journey with you. So yeah, the Swan Spirit, like this is what it took to get these blessings, was this deep dive of like going within, like how can I become this beautiful swan and queen? And look, I've even got big feathers like this fucking swan now, you know? So that's a full circle moment. Okay, but yeah, the miracles. Okay, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So the reason why I thought of Miss Moore's reading when I saw this card, a gentle touch, is because that was the same thing. Like that, like I think where you are now, Miss Moore, is where I was maybe like a year ago. You know, just in the sense of like really beginning that journey of like, you know, diving deeper in instead of it just being the surface of your femininity. You know, it's like going within. And so then once you dig that out, that's when you learn like everything you do just naturally has that natural feminine touch to it because you've healed that, you know, like when you've balanced your masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and then the Scarab Beetle Spirit. By the way, you guys, I was reading this like book about bugs today with my daughter. Did you know there are 350,000 different types of beetles? Like, isn't that fucking wild news to hear? So it's just interesting that I got scarab beetle spirit. Obviously, the fact that I was reading that bug book and now I'm getting this beetle card, that's a synchronicity. And you know what it's saying? Magic works through you. And that's exactly what I learned on this journey, with like having this gentle touch and like not letting people oppress, or really allowing myself to oppress and suppress my femininity and, you know, my willingness to shine and share my light. I'm bringing about these miracles because like the magic is just working through me. I am acting as a vessel for spirit. You know, I'm kind of like just here at this point, and I do whatever the fuck God tells me, you know, and the reason why I do that is because that's what works for me. That's what brings me happiness and joy, is when I listen to my intuition and I do whatever the fuck I'm supposed to, even if it doesn't make sense, you know. So when you get those nudges where you're like, what the fuck is this for? You're really telling me that I gotta drive cross country with my fucking baby with no job or home lined up? Because that's what my journey was, you know. So it's like that was like it's been a 3-year journey. And from what I've witnessed with like other people who are kind of like at the level of personal success that I'm trying to achieve, it typically seems to be like a common denominator of the number 3, because you know 3 is the magic number. So if you've been on this spiritual journey, like conscious of it and diligently working towards it, it's going to be at least 3 years. And the reason why I say at least, because I would say 3 is if you do everything on time like you're supposed to, but it could be sooner, you know. It just depends. Like everyone's journey is different, but overall the full transformation from caterpillar to like cocoon to butterfly is 3 years. You're a caterpillar for a year, you're in a cocoon for a year, and then you're becoming the butterfly. Because you know, when a butterfly first comes out of the cocoon, they have to dry their wings off. They can't just get out of the cocoon and fly off right away, you know. And so that was the mistake I made last year, was thinking like, oh, I'm a fucking butterfly now. And God's like, bitch, you need to dry your wings. There's like a little more you need to learn first. So, you know, but anyways, that'll all be detailed with my amazing metaphors with nature in my Catalina Challenge program that is launching on January 11th. It launches, and I'll explain more about that in the next live. But just get ready for that, guys, because it's basically going to be a guidebook to where like you'll have me like in your back pocket, you know. So I'll be like, you know, your queen, your white trash queen, just like there to like give you the real shit to like guide you along your journey. So, oh, AJ is here. Oh, okay. Well, AJ, I did your reading, so go back. I had a feeling you weren't here because I even said something like about like go back and see it later, but you'll see. I already did your reading, AJ, and yeah, so you're lucky that I did that, because no, I don't normally, like, you missed your spot. Sorry, you know, but and I don't normally do the reading when you're not here, but you got lucky because I did not confirm your presence. So I still did your reading anyway. So you can just rewind and go watch it. But anyways, oh yeah, I did my reading. So I love you guys so much. And I will, oh, that is probably the other big bit of news, is we are switching to Wednesday nights. I'm going to be doing these readings on Wednesday nights now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for whatever reason, I've decided to do them Wednesday now. And I think it's just because like my Mondays can get busy like with filming other things and stuff for my new schedule I'm creating. But I love you guys. I hope everybody has a happy new year, 2021. Make it the best year yet. Yes. Stay sexy, psychos. Bye.